Two people can stand in the same room. One sees opportunities, the other sees problem. One sees possibility, the other sees limitation. One shares knowledge freely, the other fears someone will get ahead. Same world, same circumstances, different minds. Have you noticed? Some people always feel there is not enough. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough opportunities, not enough success. The Vedas call this a mind trapped in scarcity. Today, let's discover how the Vedic sages cultivated a mind that naturally lived in abundance. Namaste, Karyans. I'm Vanitha Ganeshmurthy, the founder of Karyasiddi Productivity Hub and your Vedic Karyan productivity coach. Welcome back to the Vedic Productivity Talks. In this episode 329, day 11 of our 21-day race of the Karyans, we are talking about the mindset. How does a Karyan hold? Every day, we uncover one timeless Vedic principle not just to improve productivity, but to transform the way we think, lead, and live. Today, we explore a mindset that changes how you see the world, the difference between scarcity and abundance. Let's begin. Scarcity is not always about resources, sometimes it's about perception. The Vedic sages understood something remarkable. A restless mind always feels like it lacks something. A peaceful mind recognizes what is already present. Abundance begins not in your wallet but in your awareness. The Isa Upanishad opens with one of the most profound declaration in Vedic literature. Isa Vasyam Idam Sarvam. Everything is pervaded by the divine. The teaching invites us to live without constant grasping or possessiveness. Why? Because the deeper source of security is not ownership, it is alignment with dharma and trust in the order of life. When the mind believes there is enough, it believes there is never enough. It becomes anxious, competitive, and fearful. When the mind recognizes, I have enough to begin, enough to serve, enough to grow, it becomes generous, focused, and creative. That is the abundance mind. So think about two entrepreneurs. Bringing it into the modern life, one refuses to collaborate because they are afraid someone else will take their ideas. The other openly shares knowledge, builds relationships, and keep learning years later. Who usually grows more? The one who protected everything or the one who created value? Scarcity says, if you win, I lose. Abundance says, we can both grow. The Vedic mind does not deny competition, it simply refuses to let fear become its operating system. I once worked with a business owner who constantly worried about competitors. Every new company felt like a threat. Every successful person made him more anxious. One day I asked him, what happens when you spend all your energy watching everyone else? He smiled and said, I stopped building my own business. Exactly. Scarcity steals attention. Abundance redirects attention towards contribution. Over the next few months, he shifted from comparison to creation. The business did not grow because the competition disappeared, it grew because his mind and mindset changed towards his own growth. So today's practice is very simple. The sadhana, what you are supposed to do is write down three things you already have that support your journey, not what you're missing, what you already possess. It could be your health, your knowledge, your family, your experience, your willingness to learn. Then ask yourself, how can I create value with what I already have? That single question moves the mind from lack to possibility. So, what is the Karyan reflection? Before you leave, Reflect on this. Where in your life have you been operating from scarcity instead of trust, money, time, relationships, opportunities, leadership? Because awareness is where transformation begins. Karyans? An abundance mindset is not positive thinking, it is disciplined thinking. It is choosing contribution over comparison, purpose over fear, trust over constant scarcity. This is exactly what we cultivate inside the Vedic Karyan Launchpad, not by repeating affirmations but by practicing timeless Vedic principles every single day together. If you are ready to transform your mindset and not just your productivity, I invite you to join us. In today's episode, if it has changed the way you think about abundance, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Don't forget to subscribe to the Vedic Productivity Talks and in the comment, complete this sentence for me. Today, I choose abundance by what? Tomorrow, we will continue bringing the rays of the Karyan mindset. Until then, think like a Karyan, live like a Karyan, raise like a Karyan, 1% every day, one baby step at a time. Until then, I wish you to be very productive and have a great day. Bye. Jai Hind.